What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Miss Vegan's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making this delicious and easy tomato soup using only 5 ingredients, and then we're serving it up in a toasted cheesy bread bowl. Enough talking, let's get started. First up, we're going to heat a large pot over medium and add in 4 to 5 tablespoons of butter. Once the butter's melted, we'll add in half of a diced onion, and then we'll mix that up. We want to cook it until the onion is translucent. Once our onion is cooked down, we want to go ahead and add in 2 tablespoons of minced garlic and a 28-ounce can of whole tomatoes. And then if you'd like, add in a pinch of salt, and then we'll add in 1.5 cups of your broth of choice. Now once we have all this added to the pot, we want to go ahead and stir it up, and then we'll let it cook to a boil and then turn it down and let it simmer for about 30 to 45 minutes. Once this mix has been cooked down, it's time to blend it. You can now add it to a blender, or like we're using here is an immersion blender. And then we want to blend it up to our desired consistency. You can leave it chunky, or we like it a little bit creamy. Once we have it all blended up, it's now ready to serve. Now I must say that this soup here that we're making makes 2 big servings. Go ahead and double the recipe if you like to make it for at least 4. And now that our soup is done, it's time to make our bread bowls. To start, we want to cut the tops off of our bread bowls, and then once we have the tops removed, we'll go ahead and take a small knife and cut around the inside of the bowl, careful not to cut through the bowl, and then we want to go ahead and scoop out all of the inside of our bread bowls. Now for the bread that we're scooping out, feel free to make breadcrumbs or even croutons later. Now that we have everything scooped out of our bread bowls, we want to go ahead and place them onto a prepared baking sheet along with their tops. And then we'll go ahead and brush the insides of the bread bowl with some melted butter, and we'll do the same to the tops of the bread bowls. Feel free here to use as much butter as you like. I say the more butter, the better. And then once we have everything brushed with our melted butter, it's time to add the cheese. For this recipe, we're using shredded mozzarella, but feel free to use slices or any other type of cheese that you prefer. And now once we have everything sprinkled with our cheese, it's time to bake. We'll go ahead and place these in a 425-degree oven for 10 minutes until the cheese is melted and it's nice and toasty. And now it's time to serve up our bread bowls. Using a ladle, or like I'm using here as a measuring cup, let's go ahead and scoop our tomato soup into each of our bread bowls until it's nice and full. And then lastly, I like to garnish with some fresh basil. And now you might be asking, well, what about the bread tops? Well, that's what I like to use to dip into the tomato soup. It's absolutely delicious. I'll go ahead and leave the full recipe in the description below. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe for more fun stuff coming soon. Thanks for watching. See ya!